last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is CLINIQUE and today is day 8 of 12 days of foundation. 12 days of foundation is a new series on my channel where I'll be trying out 12 different foundations. The foundations will range from 6 high-end foundation to 6 drugstore foundation. If you guys missed any of those 12 days of foundation review, I'll link them all in the description bar, so don't forget to check that out. For today's foundation review, I'll be reviewing this foundation right here, and this is the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation. This foundation retails for $11.99. It comes in 16 shades, and I have it in the shade Mocha. This foundation is a 1 fluid ounce bottle. So before we apply the foundation, we're going to read what this foundation claims to do. I have it pulled up here on Ulta.com, and it says, be your own professional makeup artist with Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation. Saturated color pigment provides an ultra transforming effect in this long-lasting foundation. The lightweight yet high impact coverage formula glides onto the skin for a flawless finish that lasts all day. The benefits of this foundation: it is oil-free, does not clog pores, dermatologist tested, a full coverage foundation with a seamless finish, even out, camouflage, and enhance. Minimize the appearance of flaws and imperfection. Glides onto skin for smooth and breathable wear. So that's what this foundation claims to do. So we're gonna get into the foundation. So this is the foundation right here. It comes in this glass bottle, and it comes with a cap, and it also comes with a pump. You guys know I love when my foundation comes with a pump. It makes your life so much easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and pump this foundation and see what it looks like. So this is the foundation on the back of my hand. I have about 4 pumps. It's kind of thick, kind of runny. And this is a full coverage foundation, so yeah. So now I'm gonna go ahead and apply this foundation to my face. By the looks of it, I feel like this foundation might be a good, I don't know, a good shade. So we're gonna use our Morphe M439 brush, and we're gonna go ahead and blend in this foundation. This foundation was not lying when it says full coverage. It is full coverage right off the bat. No building the coverage, it's full coverage. So I already applied 1 layer of this foundation, and this foundation is full coverage right off the back. There's no need to add a second layer or anything, but I'm going to use the rest of the foundation that is on the back of my hand and see if I could, you know, hide a few dark spots that are peeking through. Okay guys, so I already applied the foundation. I have about 1 layer of the foundation, and I went with the extra foundation that was on the back of my hand and try to cover a few dark spots. So I'm going to bring you guys in close to see what this foundation looks like on my skin. Okay guys, so now that we are up close and personal, this is the foundation on my skin. As you guys can see, this is a very full coverage foundation, and this foundation was not plain when it says full coverage. I really didn't go full 2 layers. I just did 1 layer and try to cover up a few dark spots. And this is what I achieved with 1 layer of this foundation, which is pretty amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the right side of my face with some powder, and this is the what is this, Bare Mineral Pro powder in the shade Truffle. Okay guys, so I set the right side of my face with powder, and now you guys can see the difference between powder and non-powder. So I'm going to test out this foundation. I'm going to give it a series of 3 tests. The wear test to see how it stand up to the oils of my skin. I'm also going to test out if this foundation transfer or not. And I'm also going to do the flashback test, and I'm going to take a selfie with flash and see if this foundation flashback or not. I absolutely love the way the foundation looks with this powder. This is a very full coverage foundation, and it's not heavy at all. The last time I tried a Maybelline foundation, it was super heavy. So yeah. So right now it is 6:33, and I'll be back in a few hours, and I'm going to tell you guys my final thought on this foundation. Hey guys, so I'm back. I've been wearing this makeup for 2 hours. It is 8:30 right now. Overall, I think that this is a great full coverage drugstore foundation. I think that it held up to some of its claims. So let's get into what this foundation claims to do. So this foundation claims to be oil-free, doesn't clog pores, dermatologist tested, full coverage foundation with seamless finish. I think that this was a good full coverage foundation. One layer gave you enough coverage with this foundation, and it was seamless. There was no streaks or anything. It was just a nice smooth finish. It also says even out, camouflage, and enhance. So I think that this foundation did even out my skin tone and camouflage my dark spots. It says minimize the appearance of flaws and imperfection. My pores were definitely minimized with this foundation. When I applied the powder on the right side of my face, it looked smooth, and I was so amazed by how the powder reacted with this foundation. It says glide onto skin for smooth and breathable wear. This foundation is not heavy at all. You could barely feel the foundation on your skin. I remember when I first tried a Maybelline foundation, I think it was like the Dream foundation or whatever, and it was a heavy foundation. So I was really amazed by this foundation. I feel like this foundation did held up to all this claim. It didn't really claim to do that much other than being a full coverage foundation, and I think that it did held up being a full coverage foundation, and it just gave you that nice finish. So I did a series of 3 tests on this foundation. I did the wear test, and I think that this foundation definitely held up to the oils of my skin. I don't see any oil peeking through or anything like that, and I feel like the foundation still looks like I just put it on. The second test that I did was the transfer test, and this foundation does transfer, unfortunately. So I have my wet paper towel, and this is the transfer from the foundation, so it does transfer a lot. So the third and final test on this foundation was the flashback test. So I'm going to insert the picture here, and you guys are going to see the flashback test on this foundation. So my overall review of this foundation, this is a nice full coverage drugstore foundation. It makes your skin look really nice and smooth, and it doesn't make it look cakey and anything like that, and it hides a lot of your imperfection. So I absolutely love this foundation. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click that notification button, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.